And look at that nigga's face. Ooh, ooh, ooh. More skilled than you, homeboy. By the way, I just got the demo, but I can play online with anybody with this demo, so if you guys don't got the game, just get the demo and just taste me. I'll still kick anyone and everyone ass. Look at them sexy ass shoes he be wearing. Alright, we're gonna play online today. We just gonna...
Detroit head coach Stan Van Gundy has coached great centers like Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. These days, Stan seems to be coaching one of the next great centers in Andre Drummond. Andre's currently having the best season of his young NBA career, and here's why. This season, he's leading the league in rebounding, points in the paint, second chance points, and double-doubles. However, free throw shooting
you boys ready to watch me kiss them threes?
from the free throw line
Look at that, look at that wrist.
He's a career 39% shooter from the line.
A word? Wanna be me and my team.
Welcome to Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. It's Saturday Night NBA, presented by ESPN on EA Sports, as we get set for a Central Division matchup between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Cavs?
I love the championship pedigree of Pau Gasol.
Oh, we all know who this is. Who'll break them ankles?
The Lakers were stuck in mediocrityville before they got Pau Gasol for their championship run. Even with Kobe Bryant, even with Andrew Bynum, they were stuck in the low 40s winning area. Gasol comes, championships follow. I think the same could happen here in Chicago. I think they have every ingredient to be a championship team.
Feeds it right back. Kicks it out to the perimeter. To the rim. Can't lay it home.
It's hard to close out on great shooters.
Just because it's you two.
Right there, getting his hand up.
Nigga trying to be slick. Nigga trying to be slick. Nigga trying to be slick.
Cleveland Cavaliers having another great season, Jeff. You know, as long as LeBron James is on that roster, they have a chance at a title.
Absolutely. We saw it last year.
Cushion.
Even without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games. He didn't play efficiently, but he played unbelievably well in that final series. And with him, his team will always be a favorite to win a championship.
Look at James. He kills it.
Sloppy ball. Tries it again. Rosen's two-pointer won't go.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting.
We got to get a dunk up in here. We got to get a dunk up in here. We got to get a dunk up in here. Shit, James, why ain't you dunking?
Players have to be able to do this. Finish over the top of shot block.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. To Gasol. He's averaging 18 points per game this season. Jeff Smith won the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy, John Starks, in '97. When Smith is right, he's a heck of a player.
He is. Oftentimes we focus on his antics versus his game. But when he is playing at his high point, he's obviously a dynamic shot maker, but he's also a good passer. And I think that gets overlooked. This guy's a good NBA player. Unfortunately, we don't talk enough about his game.
He fires for three. James is unable to hit from downtown. Puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
To Love. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. Mozgov. Irving against Rose. James on the drive. Inside. Nice finish around the rim.
This is the difference between college and the NBA. The ability to take on a second defender, contort your body, and still finish.
Rose on the drive. The layup, no good.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron
the hell's
James
up with those
acted
niggas'
in some
threes?
movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponent would say he acts on the floor with some of his fluff, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
My chance for that ultimate dunk.
Brings it across. Love against Mirotic. James is working hard, trying to back down his opponent. Gets it too. Lucky roll. LeBron James with 8 points and 1 rebound.
He got a hand in his face, but had no impact on the shot. Nice two-point jumper.
Rose's shot thrown right back at him. Curls in. James for 2. Oh, the onslaught continues. Jeff, this team is desperate for a timeout, right?
This is shocking.
I don't see how I did that.
That they have not broken the momentum by calling a timeout. This is what the weapon of the timeout is supposed to be used for if you're a coach.
Oh.
Break the momentum.
Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now listen, he is special
Where's
player.
them cushions?
When he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on-one, or in the high pick and roll. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants.
Rejected.
And his greatness has been obscured prior to LeBron James coming back to Cleveland.
White boy got
because he
some.
wasn't playing in any meaningful games. Now, because of James and Kevin Love being there, they're playing a meaningful game. And we're getting to see all of his talents come to the forefront.
Terrific ball movement. Puts it up from three-point land. Rose is off the mark from downtown.
You got to score to win in this league. This is what he's paid to do, and he has not delivered.
Irving for 3.
Definitely not.
The off-balance shot. The Cavaliers with control on the rebound.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
Hell no, I need to broke my ankle.
Rose for 2, shoots away. The Bulls with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
Huh?
Irving fires while off balance. The Cavs with the offensive rebound.
Look at us, check it out.
Chance opportunity. Rose the rebound. Mirotic, terrific block by Love. James, 4-time MVP, just one of 5 players to have won the award that many times. You look at the names he's with: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan. He truly is one of the great players of all time.
Well, there's no questioning that, Mike. I don't care what your top 10 list, or even if you narrow it down to quote the Mount Rushmore of best players in NBA history.
Hell yeah.
Under consideration. He can be, and maybe already is, the best small forward to ever play this game.
What is it about Derrick Rose that not only is he fun to watch for the fans, but his teammates really seem to be drawn to him?
Well, I think it goes right back to having that Tim Duncan gene, that Steve Nash gene, where he's all for them, and he wants them to play
shoot
well
that ball,
too.
homeboy.
With the hook and a nice finish at the basket. He's averaging 18 points per game this season. Williams. Irving fires for three. It's good. Off the quick release from Kyrie.
First quarter, ain't this time?
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Off the mark from point-blank range.
It's happened over and over again tonight. Missing shots at the basket area.
Williams fires, nails it, and it's a 21-point lead
Number
for the
love,
Cavs.
baby.
We saw glimpses of Derrick Rose last year when he was healthy. He is still one of the special players in the NBA.
There's no question. The combination of strength and speed. He's got unique talent that doesn't come along very often. And when he's able to knock this rust off that's accumulated over the last few years due to injury, and he can get back to that consistent, efficient play that we've grown accustomed to, he's certainly an elite point forward.
Cleveland's given a terrific all-around performance, Jeff. What do you like the most?
Rebound, tenacity to rebound the basketball and limit second shots for their opponent and get second opportunities for themselves. It's all about the ball.
Oh yeah, at least we got one done.
That's what rebounding does.
Heritage. Shumpert. Shumpert fires away for two. Williams on the drive. In the paint. Nice touch at the basket.
Oh, that's nice body control right there.
You guys gotta love this
To
replay
adjust
right
your
here.
body and still be able to finish the layup.
Boom. Kush.
Gasol. Quick feedback. Kicks it out to the corner to Gasol. Oh, he hooks it. Can't get it to go. To Irving. That's a catch and shoot for three. Bang! From downtown. And Kyrie Irving with 14 points already in the first quarter. Late here in the opening quarter, we have a timeout.
Your job as a coach is try to keep the game close. Here, they just totally mismanaged their timeout by allowing their opponents to go on this huge run and then calling the timeout. Why call a timeout now? The game is basically over. You've allowed the lead to balloon.
24 in the rest,
Lots of room there. And Mo Williams with the three-pointer. He's got 7 points thus far.
Straight on three.
No, I don't think the Lakers could beat these guys right here.
Brooks against Irving. They tip it and get the turnover. Shumpert for three. He's wide open.
Look at that. All these guys are pushing threes.
Way downtown.
Sweet stroke, sweet result. 3-point.
Brooks' shot swatted away.
Damn.
And he throws it down.
Their defense
That's
ain't
nice
that
right
good.
there. The finish at the rim with a nice dunk.
24 in the rest.
Three-pointers
I
in.
missed that.
And Kyrie Irving with the jumper. Puts
How
in.
did I not miss that?
And
This
here's the
replay
replay with
crazy.
another look at the three-pointer.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at that balance, arc, and follow.
Brooks bringing it up. He's switching gears. To Shumpert. Shoots for three. And Iman Shumpert
Oh,
with the bucket from downtown.
Got his feet
crazy.
ready for the catch and shoot, exploded up
These niggas
and
are
knocked
excited.
it home.
Brooks on the drive. Oh, nice block. Puts it up.
Hell no. That's some straight up good defense. Cushion.
Williams jump shot.
Baby. Hell no.
To Noah. No room there. Throws it back. First quarter complete. The Cavs up by 31. We'll be right back with more basketball here on ESPN after this short break.
Ooh, the flick of that wrist right there, boy. Cushed. Cush.
As we get set to start the second quarter, wow, did the whole team come out on fire right from the get-go.
Well, that's home court advantage. Being ready to play and then exerting your will on your opponent.
To Williams. Fires away from downtown. And
James normally don't kiss them threes, but that nigga is cushing them threes.
They score early and they score
that defense, that defense.
Built around a solid
Hell no, that
offensive
nigga straight got it. Alright, Will. My nigga Williams.
Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
To Smith. He's got 2 assists in this contest. That's a three-pointer all by himself. He sinks it. Cleveland's 11 for 17 from beyond the arc.
And fans from this team must be experiencing deja vu. Why am I speaking French? I don't know, but I am. So seeing how well their team has shot the three, it's just like the last year.
Curling in. James gets that one to drop. LeBron James with 15 points and 3 assists.
That's just tremendous defensive effort. You did all you could to prevent the make. Unfortunately, he stuck it.
To Noah. Gets to the rim. The Bulls with the offensive rebound for another possession. To James. He's got 15 points in this game. Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
Williams jump shot. No other rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. To McDermott. Wide open for 3. The Bulls with the offensive rebound to keep it alive.
And they've been coming up with the ball consistently when it's coming off the backcourt. They've done a great job on the boards early in this game.
2 points. To Smith. He's got 2 assists in this contest. James the jumper. J.R. Smith with his 3rd assist of the night.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Jeff, earlier you talked about Noah's passing ability. He broke the Bulls franchise record, most assists in a game by a center, 14. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you really think about it, 14 assists by an NBA center, it's an incredible accomplishment.
You're right. It's
all I give the Bulls is that they know how to. All they know how to do is
skill-wise from the center position. Think about his ability to defend, rebound, and pass. You just don't find
the Bulls. All they know how to do is just do their layups. They don't know how to do their threes like Cleveland.
Rose set to bring it up. Snell against Love. The two defenders converge. Sends it into the post. Tries to adjust the shot. Noah's attempt won't go.
This isn't the way he envisioned starting this game by missing so many shots, but don't underestimate his ability to bounce back.
Rose in possession. For the layup, it's good. A two-pointer. And Derrick Rose with 8 points.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Pass to the corner, puts it up. Deep corner shot. Can't hit from beyond the arc. LeBron James is 2 for 4 from long range.
Defend or die in this game. That's it. It's simple as that. In the first half, they haven't defended. They've dug themselves a big hole. Contesting shots just like that one is how you work your way back from a big deficit.
Passes it back to him. Off the mark from 3. The Bulls are talented. The Bulls are tough, Jeff. But the Bulls have not been healthy. As always, that's the key for this team.
Absolutely, Mike. Health is imperative for every team, but particularly for the Chicago Bulls. And it starts with Derrick Rose. And then
that looks like Osama bin Laden's son.
Through some knee problems the last couple of years. If he's back to quarterback their defense and Rose is also healthy, they've got a chance to win the Eastern Conference.
Beside me.
Irving against McDermott, fires away for 2. That's good. And Kyrie Irving with 19 points. Alrighty, here's a chance to see that one again. Loses control. To Rose. Rose from three-point territory. Not able to hit from downtown.
If this is what you're paid to do, make shots, then be a shot maker. When your opportunities arise, knock it in.
To Shumpert. Love against Snell. To James. LeBron James with 20 points and 1 rebound. And Chicago calls a timeout. They need to stop the bleeding right now.
Your job as a coach is try to keep the game close. Here, they just totally mismanaged their timeout by allowing their opponents to go on this huge run and then calling the timeout. Why call a timeout now? The game is basically over. You've allowed the lead to balloon.
Pass to the corner. Shumpert jump shot. Knocks it down. Iman Shumpert with 13 points and 1 block.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Shumpert against Rose. James the jumper. Knocks down a three-pointer.
James is just
great job of stretching the floor with all these made threes. They're off to a nice start here today.
Oh, rejected by Love. To James. He's got 4 assists in the game. And he puts it down.
Gotta get that dunk. Gotta watch that replay of that dunk.
When he attacks the rim, Mike, he finished with strength and force unknown to mankind.
For 2. James the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
They ain't gonna win.
Irving walks it across.
But their defense been getting in there.
Sends it to the corner. Under pressure, he'll put it up for 3. The Bulls with control on the rebound. He's blocked. Strong finish at the rim. That's a 12-4 run for the Cavs. Rose against Shumpert, beats his man. Adjusting in the air, can't bring it home.
Hey, if that's as good as you can get off the pick and roll, then we got to run something else.
Nah, I don't want the ball. Never mind. I'll take that.
To the basket, flips it up. Misses the layup.
The defensive length is killing them around the rim. Really struggling to convert makeable shot.
My mojo's wearing out, boys.
And they turn it over. To Love. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Shumpert jump shot. Kevin Love with his 3rd assist of the night.
Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden. Son. Steal. Kill.
Butler on the drive. Oh, and he throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Alright, man. Look at out this.
For 2. James' shot off target.
You work in this league, you win. They haven't worked in the first half, but going forward, if they put the work in, they can work themselves right back into this game.
Love from outside, a 3-pointer. And Kevin Love with a nice look from downtown. He's averaging 16 points per game this season.
All kinds of confidence on that 3-pointer. Great looking shot.
I'm catching up. I'm talking so much smack.
To Verajao. Fires for 2. Gets it to go. And Kyrie Irving with 21 points. The assist from number 17. Rose moves into the front court. And he curls in. Puts it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Love jump shot. Able to connect. Gorgeous feed. The assist from number 23. Into the front court. Rose for 2 again here. And Derrick Rose with the bucket. Kicks it out to the corner. Shumpert fires away deep in the corner. And Iman Shumpert with the jumper. A 3-pointer.
Corner 3, it's a short shot, and he knocked it home.
Gets past the defender. Rose for 2. Lets it go. At the rim. Rebound snatched by Verajao. Shumpert from downtown. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. The Cavaliers up by 48. Stay tuned for more Saturday Night NBA presented by ESPN on EA Sports after this timeout.
The Cavaliers didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish. The Bulls, maybe.
Game track. Blocks.
The Chicago Bulls must be more thoughtful about this shot selection than the
Player of the half.
LeBron James Did a great job of keeping his teammates involved offensively while still doing his own scoring. It's impressive when you realize how much he's been involved in his team's scoring, doing everything he can to make a difference. And for the stat geeks, here's a look at his numbers.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
The Cavaliers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. The third quarter is about to get started. We give it back now to Mike and Jeff.
Welcome back to the Quicken Loans Arena for the second half, which is just about underway. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Cleveland's in a great position right now, Jeff. Both ends of the floor, they were terrific.
They're just in a groove right now. They're playing very good basketball at both ends. And really, if they continue to do what they're doing right now, they are going to get good, solid wins and have a chance to put together a great winning streak.
Rose against Irving. To Gasol. He's averaging 18 points per game this season. Smothering defense, and he gets the shot up. Goes to the goal. Rosen shot misses the mark.
This team doesn't have enough offensive talent to miss the makeable shots. They've got to put the ball in the basket.
Pass to the corner. Gets the wide open look for 3. Bang! Chicago's 2 for 11 from the outside.
That's efficient offense, generating a corner three-point make.
The assist from number 2, Kyrie Irving.
To the rim. Denied by Love. James from downtown hits the 3. And LeBron James with 38 points.
Nothing prettier than the spot-up three-point shot. That one was dead center right from the start.
James bringing it up here. Shoots the 3. Misfires from long distance. LeBron James is 6 for 9 from outside.
You never know in this league. You just work for 48 minutes. Challenge shots, make it hard on the other team. You can get back in the game.
James for 3 with another shot. Sends it to the corner. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. And puts it in. He's 1 for 4 from the perimeter.
You give this man time to set his feet, he's going to knock the three-point in time and time again.
The assist from number 2, Kyrie Irving.
Rose has the double team converted. Misfires. Puts it in. A 2-pointer. The Bulls down by 49. To Irving. Irving fires for 3. It's good. He's feeling it now. Kyrie Irving with 24 points and 4 rebounds.
Got his feet ready for the catch and shoot, exploded up, and knocked it home.
To Love. He's denied 4 shots in this contest.
2 points. The assist from number 5, J.R. Smith.
Rose for 2, puts it up. The Bulls with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. And Tony Snell with a pretty shot from 3.
Man, he got that one off quick.
For 3. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for another possession. Irving from beyond the arc. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. He shoots. Able to knock it down. Cleveland shooting 63% from the field.
At halftime, they had to make offensive adjustments, and they have. And they have come out and put on a great show offensively.
Slows past the defender. Irving spins. The Cavs with control on the rebound. Irving fires for 3 from the corner. Misses from beyond the arc. Kyrie Irving 6 for 13 from beyond the arc. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him.
Hey, you could sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
Kicks it out to the corner. Irving from deep in the corner. And Kyrie Irving with the jump shot. Knocks it down for 3. He scored 7 3-pointers in this game. Some lights-out shooting.
Big-time corner 3 right there.
Gets in the paint. To the basket. Can't get the layup to fall.
Hey, they got lucky right there. They gave him a good look right at the rim and were just fortunate that the ball didn't go down.
To Love. That pass picked off by Butler. Pass to the corner. Passes it right back. Pass to the corner.
Wait, I just playing 2 pitchers.
Snell from long distance in the corner. Unable to flip it in.
It's been a blowout from the jump because they have not been able to convert offensive opportunities, either first shot or second shot opportunities.
To Smith. Smith fires away. Goes downtown. Knocks down the jumper for 3. And J.R. Smith with 7 points. They need a timeout here. The Bulls down by 53.
That's a nice 3-point catch and shoot.
You know, when you watch the Gasols play, Mr. and Mrs. did a good job of teaching unselfishness because both Hal and Mark are both great unselfish passers.
And you think about it, first of all, how many great passing big men are in the game? And then to have 2 from the same family, both capable scorers too. They're not passing because they can't score. They're passing because they were taught the game beautifully.
The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Converts on the inside.
The game is won or lost oftentimes when that ball is in the air. Are you fighting for position, fighting for the ball? When you do, you get rewarded right here with a great stick-back basket. And this is why this is a hammer job right now.
Williams against Rose. Shumpert. Oh, he's off balance. Still fires the 3. Shot from way outside. No good. Good finish inside.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
That's good. Chicago's 5 for 16 from 3 tonight.
Had his hands up, his feet set, and delivered a bucket with a nice follow-through on that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Williams against Rose. Williams fires away. And Mo Williams with the nice look. Sinks it. He's got 15 points in this game. To Gasol. And just on the way to the rim. Puts it in. And Pau Gasol with 8 points.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested 2-point shot.
Fires fires from downtown. And Kyrie Irving with a nice look from three-point range. And here's another look at that three-pointer.
Nice quick decision right there. 3 points straight on.
The Sols trying for position in the paint. To Rose. Derrick Rose with 31 points and 1 steal. Shumpert for 3. No go from beyond the arc. Rose coming across to the rim, puts it in. That's a 2-pointer. Chicago's shooting 36% from the field.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Rose for 2. It's good. The Bulls down by 51. From downtown. Rose the rebound. Nice adjustment. Oh, can't get it to drop.
Hey, that's a team playing the score, not the game. That's too easy of an attempt, even though you have a big lead.
Irving's three-point shot won't go.
Listen, they're down big in the second half. Anybody can give in right now. I like to see players who are willing to play the full 48 minutes and contest shots just like that.
Williams the rebound. That's a forced shot. Rebounded by Gasol. Sends it to the
See you guys on, guys. Peace. I'm sorry I didn't finish the video. I'll finish it again sometime. I just gotta run an errand. See you guys later.